This is round two. This is round two. The first time was Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Eight of Swords, Empress, Ace of something, Ace of Cups. No, I don't know. Second time was something else. And then I had to go feed Henry. Now I'm doing it again. Because I keep being asked to do a reading for fire signs. And I'm like, why? Oh. So I'm going to try this again. It's 9:05 p.m. September 20th. September 2nd, 2023. I wonder what's going to happen on September 20th. It's been so weird for the past hour. Like, weird. Not bad weird. Weird. And there's been messages like coming in and out of. But it all keeps tying back to the way I'm being asked to describe this to you, the way it's being shown to me to show to you, is people sitting around a campfire, and each of them is a different element. So there's like a king of fire, a queen of cups, a queen of swords, and like a king of pentacles too. I don't know what that means. This is one of those things where I feel like I'm not supposed to know what it is. I'm just supposed to relay the message to you. I don't even know why. Like, why me? But okay. He's behind me. I know. He just ate, so he likes to hide and groom. I love you. This chair, it's like a creaky old door from a haunted house. I'm gonna go buy a blanket, one of those Halloween blankets that are like cobwebs. I'm just gonna put it on the chair. Oh look, now we have the Page of Wands. First Page of Cups. Second attempt with the Page of Pentacles. Now it's the Page of Wands. With the Five of Swords and the Tower. This card was the Fool. So, fire sign individual people. And this Five of Swords isn't giving me a good energy to read for you. What is this? Five of Swords. Is it from the Page of Wands, or is it... Okay, fire signs. Listen, there's someone in your environment. Listen, there's someone in your environment amongst the flock of your birds of a feather flock together. But that's not a bird of your feathers. That sword is drawn, and it's not drawn to protect because this one isn't in danger. You see that? So this can either be someone's coming to help, or someone's talking bad, or someone talked bad. So where are you on this tree? You see how that's lightning striking that? Where is this? There. Energetically, to me, this feels like there's something. It feels like someone that did someone wrong wants to, like, surprise. But at first, you might think it's whoa, whoa, whoa. But it's actually friends and family. It's kind of like someone just starting their YouTube channel and then suddenly, like, a cat video or a news report, like they recorded something on the news or they recorded something in their backyard and it's like suddenly on the news and it's just they gain a whole bunch of subscribers. It could be something like an ex that wants a new beginning. The Page of Wands is what's really weird to me because this is the third attempt now at this video and it's the third page. But every other attempt was about a love story, and I'm like, I'm not reading about love. And now that the video has been going on, it's the Five of Swords and the Tower. Have they gone through this already, or are they going through this? Or is this, what is this? Oh dear. Okay, it's almost as if it's the middle of a battle. This is so strange. What have you gotten yourself into? What is it? What do they need to know about this? Because I feel like I'm picking up on an energy that's massive. I don't want to say what I'm hearing. Something about shaking foundations. I'm hearing a prophecy being recited, but I can't make it out. Well, I can make some of it out. But it's almost like people are reading something, and it sounds like a prophecy. Something about lightning and fire. and this. But the strange thing is, there's no pain. There's no struggle. There's no one and nothing suffering. There's butterflies. There's gardens. There's an angel playing a trumpet. There's swans carrying sheathed swords. No one's getting cut. The angel has two on its back. There's no indecision. It has one clear sword, and the other one, it's like guiding it, like holding it, like a gentle truth. And this angel blowing the trumpet, it's kind of like just playing music for the butterflies. And then this lightning smashing that tower, it's not shaking any foundation. It's actually just removing a false crown. Look, I know some of you have a preconceived notion of like weird shit about me. I'm telling you now, this is something I'm picking up on, that the three-dimensional, whatever dimensional version of me, this person talking to you right now at like 9:16 p.m., where I'm just reading some cards because I've got asked to do a fire signs reading. And what I'm seeing in this, it's very, very strange. It's almost like, thank you. I just saw a bunch of people in like school in a gymnasium. All of them were playing sports and doing their own thing, each in their own little group. And then like the gym coach like whistled, and then they leave that classroom and go to the next. And then there's this whole romance between two people, and one of them was, no, they were both enacting, they were both playing the song of the Five of Swords, but at two different parallel frequencies. So light and dark. So if this is about you and someone was your shadow or your light, and you were their shadow and light. There's so many shadows and light. I don't get it. Then there's this, which is almost the same angel as this, or it's two, or it's an angel and this. This opens it, this closes it, the reading here. Okay? If you're dealing with someone has news for you regarding something they did that was really unkind, and you're going to have to talk about it and heal through it instead of holding on to it. Because then if you hold on to it and don't talk it out, it's going to be karmic for the next life or next cycle. What else? What's really going on with the Five of Swords? It's the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. A message. Someone doing something, or a message of someone having done something, or you're telling someone about something you did. But it's weird. You know that weird that when someone gives you a gift and you're like, what are you implying? That. That's what this feels like. On a really weird, icky scale, it feels like someone cheated and they're like, but this is why. I hope you comprehend. Here's a gift. What? And the benefit of that being now you can leave that person. Overall, this is either a global or individual, solitary, or global thing of everything's okay. And then there's something, and then everything's okay. Like a pulse, a message that's really wonderful and makes your heart jump. A message that makes you kind of sad and sympathetic. Something about someone else's story or your own story. Does this have anything to do with, okay, actually, WTF. Someone did a naughty and they're going to tell you they did a naughty, and you can decide how you swim in it. But something's been done and it's being brought to light. Whatever it was, you're not going to look at that person the same way again. Is this more global or individual? Ooh. Oh. Both. Individually, some of you have people in your background, in your environment, in your friend circles who are just not nice people. Like, just not nice. Globally, those same energies of those individually not nice people is doing lots of stuff that benefits not nice people. And a lot of people are loyal to that, like domesticated dogs. So this could be, I've heard this so much, it could be an inheritance. It could be something biological, something ancestral, something. Look at those letters. There's 4 messages. The healing symbol, there's Hermes pouring out golden coins, the green cape. But that looks like a muddy green. It's like someone jealous of your freedom, of your love life, and you're getting something, and then there's this weird shit. The funny thing is, or the tragic thing, this dude's in a cemetery. Look at that. Like, who does that in a cemetery? And it's to hide something or to take something. Wowee, wowee. Some of those words, a lot of you know. This is like the Hierophant, the priest. A house, death, and that in reverse. Oh no. What? Wow. Okay, listen. There are some things I'm not going to utter into creation. I will not put that into the air. But I'm going to show you something, and I'm asking you to recognize with your spiritual guidance and discernment what this is. A house upside down, a widow, lots of sorrow, sadness, and pain caused by three different truths, three different people, three different energies, three different experiences. Indecision caused by that, the pain caused by it, the trauma, etc., resulted in less than sanctified behavior among those of the cloth of various types. They were committing, utilizing magic against the prosperity, the homes, the Holy Spirit, the love lives, leaving people widowed, alone. Trainable. It's been seen. Uno momento, por favor. Where is it? Nope, if I move that, that will take over. Gosh, golly deeper. Okay, what about all this? Do these people associated with fire sign or the fire energies you're having me read for? It does not want to be shown. The goddess and the serpent, a honeycomb, and 5 pentacles. 5 messages, 5 bloodlines, 5 families, 5 opportunities, 5 things gained and offered, and no blood spilled. Energetically, the destitution and poverty among God's children is being ended because it was forced. So some of you, some of us, are being asked to start recognizing an aspect of ourselves that is highly, highly wealthy. And to spin the wheel both ways. Notice how the feminine energy is on top. Oh, the blindfold placed on the Empress and the veils placed on the Empress to prevent the Empress from being seen are being fired and shot away by the light. So whatever they were doing has been seen. Shots fired! But where were they aimed? So what do these people need to know? Because I want to go make me some chicken. Oh my god, again with this King of Cups. Who the... Bruh. Bruh. We're going to have a talk. The Tower. Again, that's 3 towers in 28 minutes. And 3 of Swords with the title card. Like, this is overarching all of humanity. It's not just individually. There has been a false king. I don't know what that means. I do not keep track of world politics. Okay? It's different in every wavelength. In the wavelength you're in, take this as a story being told to you and your life. There is a masculine, manly, stern, cold, likes his liquor, thinks he's strong, is really manipulative, pretends to be really charming, acts like he has his stuff together financially, has plenty of resources actually, and likes to isolate. Does that sound familiar to anyone? It should to every. We have this in us. Once this energy loses its connection to all sorts of other energies, it is forced to elevate. So I suggest individually you elevate the King of Cups vibration within you, because you guys have had it wrong. Even if you've had it right, we've all had it wrong, because we've been functioning in the age of Kali Yuga. And some of us are simple and simply new souls, which are learning. So give them better examples of an emotional masculine energy, whether it's being expressed through a body that has a stargate, or a body that has a wand, or both. Decide how you express this energy, because they, how they express it that way. Your track record has been people promising you this while doing this, and then they sit there like this. This is a match to a vibration within everybody. Tune. Oh, I love it when it gets like this. No, I put it back. Ooh. Tune your instrument to see, hear, feel, speak, taste, touch that more like this instead of like this. Save me, Prince Charming. Oh, my lady, allow me. Oh, good sir, you decided to save me. No. And then how it started, how it ends. What's the thing in common? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But you can see it here. The Most High is not pleased with the way most men and women behave in their own households. Order. The judge, the Richter, a reward of money, fortune. Look at that. Now we have two people dancing on a planet. And the all-seeing eye turned up on its head because it was deciding to steal what it was given to protect. And instead, Remember what happened to Uncle Ben? This is what happens when you witness wrongdoing and you say and do nothing. Honey bunches, sugar plum, sugar and spice, and a caramel macchiato. What is your advice? Become a version of yourself more elevated than what you've been. Allow yourself to be more at peace and loving. Allow yourself to be more energetically feminine and receptive. Doesn't mean you need to be prissy or sissy. It just means acknowledge your emotions and that they have been functioning on. I'm leaning on the cards and they keep moving. Your energy has been functioning on just the masculine. Even if you're a woman, most of the energy systems have been functioning through a masculine form because the feminine energy has been dormant in a lot of people on planet Earth or wherever you are. So you have to be aware that the way you've been isn't the way you're going to be. And you have to become slightly more okay with being happier, with being healthier, with glowing, with changing, with accepting parts of you that exist, accepting others and others that exist, but not having to condone them. As for the global stuff, it just it just does something to me. Now I need to know what's going on with the global stuff. What? Why? Yeah. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess. Now, when did you last let your heart decide? So, what's happening globally? The interference between partners who are meant to be together is removed. The wheel takes another turn, and the stained glass windows that the priest stood in front of, or whatever religious figure and stereotype you have in your mind, the people in your life that decided how you love and how you express and receive love, that's being changed. Globally, those colors are being cleansed. So you individually get yourselves ready for a higher level of love and life and nature experience because things are going to get weird in a good way. Can you see the colors? Can you see the colors? Okay. Anything else? No. You do the flippity floppity like you always do. Come on, quantum field. What's the most appropriate thing to tell them right now for the benefit of the entire tapestry? And it goes through. Okay. Y'all are gonna, some of you who've been with me since day one are gonna laugh when you see this. What did I say about the lightning, the fire, that weird prophecy, something about the East? I'm from the Middle East. Technically, I'm Assyrian and Greek. and Russian and like other things, but 99.9% pretty much full-blooded child of the sun. And notice that flag also looks like the North Star, which is also a symbol of Venus. Look at this card. How surprising. You're the pentacle. I'm the pentacle. You're the cup. I'm the cup. They're the cup. We're all the cups. We're all the swords. We're all the pentacles. We're all the wands. We are what's held in God's hands. So when those storms happen, they're washing us clean. Now you want to see the card that the day ones, like the people that know more about me than I'd like them to know. That line from The Hobbit just went through my head. The one where Bilbo is talking to them. He's like, I like half of you, just something, something. Listen, that same eye that was turned upside down, now it's crying because it sees that it can cause storms to quench the thirst of the animals in the wild, instead of causing storms to mess other people's lives up. That organizations can use all that control and structure to help instead of harm. The eye now sees and it feels as well the water and the fire, but with femininity. The King of Cups, King of the world, whatever, with a better expression. Look at Gaia right there. Someone seen. Bruh! Why you calling me out like that, bro? Look at planet Earth, bruh. Look at her. Look at her. Look. Just look at it. Someone is seeing the Earth in a new way. Geez, that was difficult to say when I'm saying look at Gaia. I really wonder, like, how much longer I'm going to be able to sneak past, or not really sneak because I'm terrible at sneaking. I'm like the worst sneaky sneaker in the world. Like, I showed up here years ago and now it's like, some bitches. So I really wonder what's going to happen. Like, when that eye zooms in on me, you know, it's like when Sky Daddy is like, hello, you thought I didn't see you, huh? And I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. Hi. I'm good. How are you? Did you get the money I sent you? Anyway, that was weird. What was I saying? Oh, right. The eye. Yeah. Oh, no, you guys. Oh, no. This is two readings in one, I guess. The earlier one, the channeled message, and this one. I guess I see the. Okay. Okay. Bro, that eyeball is staring at me already. Oh my god. Look at these three cards I just split through. Look. Rain, wind, desert. The sun. And two people looking at the sun. This is too much. This is too much. It's too much. Did something just fly out of my hand? Did you see that? Oh, yeah, we know. Oh, I guess you don't. That's way above your pay grade. You want to know about that? It's not going to be here. Anything else? I just heard I see a star. Bro, why are you playing? Why are you playing? No, no. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no. Oh, no, no, no. What does this mean? The source, the Most High, is going to gift you with something. Don't run from it when it's coming to help you. Okay? Because some opportunities only come around once. And once you're at the altar and you're saying no to your would be husband, that husband isn't going to look at you again the same way. He's going to be like, well, okay, bye. I know, I hear it too. Oh, she's projecting. Why are you watching tarot? Do you have any idea what the quantum field is? Do you have any idea what hair is for? Do you have any idea what your body is capable of? Do you? Because it doesn't seem like you do. Because if you did, we'd be having an intellectual conversation. That's not meant to offend you. That's meant to put things into perspective. There's a lot you don't comprehend. Dark matter is one of those things. It's not for you to comprehend. If it is, then you'll comprehend. This pretty much sums it up. If you know, if you comprehend, then this, everything about this, the character, the story, the angles, the shapes, the lines, colors, blah, blah, blah. What else? Someone in your environment is shady. They enjoy pain. They really enjoy it. Ugh. Ugh. What else do I need to know before I go? My contact lenses did a weirdo move. Homie, listen. Whatever you guys are going through, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're doing, really, 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 if you were in a movie, like this might hurt some of you emotionally if you're overly sensitive, but this is the energy that's needed to knock that energy down. Okay? So if you're in the energy of the Knight of Swords, which is confrontational, you know what the opposite spectrum is, or the Achilles heel spectrum of this? Are you really going to wear that? You're going to wear that during this? That. If you're on the bright side of this, the knight in shining armor coming to the rescue, make certain you're helping people that actually need it. Just not people that make you look good. What else? This is like a water sprayer message session, I guess. I don't even know what this is. Three generations back to your maternal lineage. 4. And then honoring the 5th and 6th that have gone before you. Each mother had to let go of a child. At some point, they were distanced. In this life, you either are overly attached to your mother or overly separated from her. You do not hold your mother and daughter or mother and sister with gentle hands in your full present self-expression, not as mother or crone, but as yourself, whether it be male or female. We can't see the front. So, there have been people who have been functioning on the tradition of leaving the maternal line to fend for itself, leaving the ancient magic of the land. And then there's others who are using that magic to cause bad stuff, especially to the waters. So do what you can internally to go back at least 8 generations. So you can imagine your grandmother and then her mother and her mother and then her mother and then her mother and her mother and her mother and her mother. Each of them had to go through this in some way. Make peace with that. Because the pain of those mothers has been in you. Those tears fill those cups. Those tears move those tides. Those illusions in those cups are the aspects and the dangers the women faced, the sorrows, the grief, the etc. It's your job to bring clarity to that with the light of the moon and the sun. so that your future can be better. The man providing for the woman, but the man providing because he can, and the women being perfectly capable of doing it themselves. But those two are pregnant. So, what does that mean? The man is providing for women who can help themselves, but can also benefit from being helped. It's kind of like not enabling victim mentality in people, but also not enabling too self centered, independent energy. So, you bring a balance to it. There were two pregnant women and one man doing the hard labor. Like, do you know how messed up it would be if the women were climbing that tree to get the coconuts down and the men were just sitting there? Like, the men have to do different kinds of heavy lifting, and they would recognize that if they were more in tune with their feminine and mother energies. Because once you're empathically tuned in to your grandmother and your great grandmother and your great great grandmother, then there's a very different way that you treat women, knowing that they have suffered in ways you don't know about, including birthing you. There is a pain mothers feel that is undescribable. Like, you guys go through breakups and you lose your shit over it. But there are mothers who lose their children to time and space and resources, to locations, to lands, to empires. There are mothers who get their children taken away, and that lineage gets passed down through all the lines, the father and the mother. So when that child grows up, even if it, whatever happens, it carries that pain. That soul carries that pain. So be a little more respectful to the women in your life, because look, Knight of Swords again. What the women in this world are going through now, or have been going through, is not okay. And what the men have been going through is not okay either. But both are coming from a sense of distortion regarding lack of empathy towards ancestors and the feminine line. You don't need to be the Knight of Swords when you can be the Knight of Cups. You don't need to be asked to take out the garbage. You can just do so because you want a clean house too. You don't have to be asked to make dinner once in a while, male or female. You should, because you want to feed your family. You shouldn't be asked to let the wife just do the decorating. Maybe, live in the house too with your wife. It's not just about the woman being hormonal when she's pregnant. Why isn't the man feeling empathic with her? There's supposed to be a bond. The same applies to the masculine and feminine energy within you. Why is one side of you blocked off because you think the other side is the dominant side? Who said there's a dominance in any of it? Real power comes from knowing that you have no control at all. So are you this or this? It's a lot to think about. It's an hour-long video, but it's a good learning opportunity for you. Remember, take what resonates. Don't try to make it fit. Don't try to, feel something that you don't feel. Don't force yourself. And don't assume anything is about you personally. Like, I don't know you personally to be talking directly at you as an individual person that I would know what your name is or what your birthday is or any of that shit. Like, I don't know you. When I'm speaking to you like this, I'm speaking to the source spark within you. Hence why I just say you. And then I have to categorize it and break it apart and spend an hour describing something to you. Okay? I don't need to explain this to you again. So do what you can to pay attention to your emotions and recognize where you don't want to improve. What makes you say, ooh, look at that. I hope this serves you. I hope this helps you improve. Remember to click that like button if you learned anything or if you gained anything out of this, which you did. So click it because it benefits other people. It's about an algorithm that YouTube runs. The more people click that button, the more we can break through the shadow bans and this video can reach more people. It's recommended for you, you know? Plus it shows that you're not a douchebag. It's like tipping a waiter. It's just a button. And if you don't click it, then you don't. That's energetic debt. I don't know why I'm having to explain this to you. I feel like people don't understand why it matters. Think about it this way. Let's say we're all in a giant shopping center and everybody has a cubicle and a desk. And you're going to these different cubicles and desks called channels on the internet. You're consuming something from each table, but you're leaving nothing behind. You see how that's kind of not okay. I personally don't care anymore. What I care about is the energetic weight you guys are causing. It's not just on my YouTube channel either, it's on other ones I'm seeing. Some have live chats where they have like hundreds and hundreds and thousands, like video game streams. They have thousands of people in there, but only like 10% of them click like. And I'm like, do you guys not know what that does? It's energy exchange. If you're not exchanging that energy back, you're stealing. At least like when you guys are watching YouTube channels and you're, whatever, like leave a smiley face, leave an emoji or something. It like it doesn't matter online. I've intended that, I don't consider you thieves, really, those that don't look like, because it's just a thing. But just PSA, public service announcement. It's energy exchange. Everything is energy exchange, whether you're aware of it or not. Energy moves around. So that's why people call their energy back to them. That's why we make donations and subscribes and comments and likes and form communities and interact with each other. Because then it creates bonds. It weaves the tapestry together. Instead of like, oh, that thread doesn't interact with that thread. Split them apart. You know? So I hope this helps you comprehend. I'm not bitching at you. I'm not complaining. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm attempting to teach you about energy exchange and the simple ways, kind of like triangle goes into the triangle, the square goes into the square. Energy exchange applies to everything in your life: time, money, energy, everything you're doing. You're exchanging energy with the earth when you walk. You're exchanging energy with the air when you breathe. You're exchanging energies with photons and quantum particles when you're consuming things with your sight. You're controlling reality in that way. You're shaping it with your mindset and the way you look at it. Look up the double slit experiment. All that energy, something has to be done with it. And since I don't take your energy unless you're like making a donation, then it's like an energy exchange. The energy you're spending watching this, utilize, like, make something for for the world, you know, like if you're benefiting, if you get a download, comment something for other people to comment on, for other people to see, that's beneficial. Like, pay it forward, you know what I mean? That way the energy flows like a current instead of a. This also goes into the King of Cups, learning about energy. The King of Cups is the king of currency. So I hope this helps you. Like, I really feel like I need to do some videos where I'm just teaching you the basics. But then at the same time, I'm like, what if you guys already know the basics and you're doing it for purpose? Then do I have to like teach you how to be better people, or like what? I do not comprehend. I do not comply. I do not comprehend this weird mindset to where people go and eat off other people's tables and they think it's okay. Whether it's happening to you or you're doing it. Like, it's not okay. It's just not okay. So whether you're doing it on my channel or on others, it doesn't matter. Just pay it forward. Be better. Otherwise, I'm just going to start intending that energy get used even more for the global good, because I don't want it. So the world may as well benefit from it. I don't know what else to tell you about this. It just feels like such a kindergarten thing to be talking about. Anyway, I hope you comprehend how sincere I am, despite resting bitch face and whatever else you guys say about me. Okay? I love you. I hope you're going to love yourself more than I love you. And I hope you're going to be good to people around you so that they feel seen and loved and cared for. Did you just see that? Anyway, I'm going to go. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for clicking any of those buttons to help other people find this channel. If you think it'll benefit anybody, even if it's just like one word being said or a sentence being said somewhere. I don't know. I hope you're going to be better. Just be better. Okay, bye.